It's my song. Let's sing it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's it, sing. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah!
Hey, everybody. It's Jesse Blaze Snider, coolest man alive. I'm getting better, still a little under the weather, just kind of gunk in my throat or whatever. But I'm here. I don't remember the initial genesis of doing this show that we're going to do today. I think it just kind of came up on one of the episodes that I was like, I'm going to do an episode on musicals. And I'm a really weird person to do an episode on musicals because I don't like musicals. As like, I really, generally speaking, genres and things like that, I think that they are the hardest thing to do right and well. And generally speaking, most of the musicals that people will mention as being like their greatest musicals of all time, I don't think are that great. The Jekylls and Hydes and Sweeney Todds, like, I don't really give a shit. They don't engage me. They just seem kind of silly to me, honestly. So today's list and the things that I'm going to mention are not going to be that. A lot of the list are very non-traditional musicals, but films and things that are driven predominantly by music. And I'm going to make a whole bunch of honorable mentions before we even start this off, just so I can acknowledge some musicals that I think are cool. But for me, a great musical means that every song is a great song. It's like a perfect album that was good enough to put to visual storytelling, and good enough that it ties into the musical. One of my favorites, we'll talk about him a lot today, Howard Ashman. He was the one who really believed that the songs needed to matter. They needed to tell you something important about the characters or the story. And the ones that we have picked today, on the top of our list, they're doing that and then some. I was actually surprised just how many I had things to say about, where I was like, I should at least mention that one. I should mention that one. I should mention that one. I put up a list on my Facebook, just a few days ago, just kind of looking for people to chime in and give me, some of their great musicals, and I'll break out some of them in just a little bit, so I can just sort of comment on a couple of these suggestions. But if you listen this week, I don't know, I was sick, I don't even remember now. I think I did the Spawn soundtrack, which is awesome. We did Absolute Batman, I'm pretty sure. And Tuesday we did Aladdin, and Thursday we did, I don't remember what we did. It's out there, man. Whatever we did, I'll be Friday. We did the Pee Wee's Pee Wee as himself docuseries on HBO, which is awesome. Sunday for Everything They Don't Want You to Know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Oh, we did Death of a Unicorn for live action. Shit, I don't even think I have that written in the description, like an asshole. But I did get Absolute Batman 1, correct? Yeah, I got the rest of it. I'm looking at the schedule now. I'm looking at things that have come out. This is what happens when you're sick. I'm still working on my Black Keys episode of All Your Favorite Bands Suck. That's going to be coming. You can email me, jbs@blacklightdistrict.studio. Oh my goodness. And tons of free music on our website, blacklightdistrict.studio, free comics, free music, and other great stuff to find, including lists of films and animated things and stuff that I'm going to be adding over the next couple weeks. So by the time you hear this, it will probably be up there. All right, that's everything I have to fucking say. Let's get into this list. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw out some of these suggestions that like aren't necessarily on my list. Repo and Tommy. Repo, I have a show that I'm planning on doing with Tusk and Repo, and I need a third, and I haven't figured out what my third episode is for some of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Repo is interesting, but I don't love Repo. Tommy, I have not committed the time yet. I know a lot of the music. I do like some of the music, but I haven't watched it. Um, do. There were some suggestions for Hair, which is okay. Some suggestions for Wicked, which I think is okay. The first half of it's good. The second half of it sucks. Um, it's not particularly consistent for me. Um, Chicago, Cabaret. They have some good songs. Les Mis, there's some good songs. Um, Sound of Music, there's some good songs. Rock of Ages, it's okay. My dad was in it. I saw it a bunch. It's all right. It's not one of my favorites. Rent, I really particularly don't like Rent. Across the Universe, I think considering how impressive a band the Beatles are, it's sort of an odd bird for me. I'm not in love with that one. Um, and there's a few other here. Jekyll and Hyde, which I mentioned earlier. A lot of these I'm skipping over because they are mentioned on my list. Bohemian Rhapsody, I thought was okay. I thought Elvis was okay. Elvis could have like made the list. Could be like a 63. The Dirt, I don't give two fucks about Motley Crue. Rocket Man was okay. Moulin Rouge is all right. Just looking at these guys. All right. So let's get to my list, and we're going to start with just 26 honorable mentions. We'll start with the what do we start with? All right. We'll start with general comedy. South Park, Mr. Hanky, The Christmas Pooh. It's short. It's extended through their Christmas release album. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Spamalot is pretty good. It's not that consistent. It's not as great as I hoped it would be, but Spamalot's all right. Spamalot feels a lot just like nostalgia and not like as much of a show as you would like it to be. The Lego Movie 2, the follow-up to the Lego Movie, which we'll talk about, is excellent. It's a lot of it is still leaning hard on the first film's music, but there's some great new songs in it as well. A lot of this stuff was provided by the Lonely Island guys, and oh fuck, what's his name? Oh fuck, he's one of the actors on The League. Shit, I always forget his name. I've only just gotten into his music. It's on the tip of my tongue. Maybe it'll come to me. Hold on one second. Important phone call coming in. Oh boy, my babies just got back from seeing the Super Mario Brothers sequel, and they quite liked it. Okay, so we're gonna get into. Oh shit, I deleted my list like an idiot. Oh, well, I have it in another place. Okay. Well, that was stupid. I deleted my top 26 on my notes, but I have it in another place where I have lists of songs. All right. The only ones I need to talk about are my honorable mentions. So starting with comedies, I mentioned South Park. I mentioned Spamalot. I mentioned the Lego Movie 2. Then we also have Sister Act, which I think is an incredible musical. They've done like a musical version of it. I've never seen it, but the film is great. Really just some wonderful selections, and there's just not that much music in it, but it's on my long list. For the Muppets, Muppet Treasure Island is spectacular. Highly recommend that one. Is it perfect? Like, does it beat out these other guys above it? Not necessarily. The Muppets movie is very good as well. The music's great. Brent McKenzie from Flight of the Conchords, who's super talented, and the old school The Great Muppet Caper is great. Has some great songs in it, like The Happiness Hotel, which is a favorite of mine. Also great from the Jim Henson stuff is Emmett Otter's Jug Band, Christmas, musically driven. The songs are good, but not great. Labyrinth has some great songs in it, has some all right songs in it, but not that many songs in it. Going into biopics and rocker pieces, things like Ray and The Doors are good. I'm not. When your father's a rock star, you're not like impressed by the same things I think that other people are impressed by. So like lots of mafia movies and lots of musician biopics like have never really impressed me. Like it impresses me that my father isn't a drug addict and things like that. So but I like those ones in particular. I think I said I'd add Elvis to the list was good, but like I don't think I'd ever go back and watch those movies again. Hedwig and the Angry Inch has some good songs in it, but not very consistent. Jesus Christ Superstar, a lot of people like. I like it, but I don't love it. Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny. I wanted to love that movie so badly. It's got some great music in it, but it's not great. Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg is pretty great and does have some great music in it. Greatest of all time? From the Disney Renaissance and just from a shitload of Disney to wrap this thing up. The Lion King. It's great, but it's not one of my favorites. And like as the Broadway show of that, I think it's boring. Stupid puppet show. I like the animated film much better. And it's great, but it's just not my top 26. There's some amazing Sherman Brothers animated films with some songs in them, but really maybe not enough for me to count, or not quite. I don't quite love it enough for me to count, but I do love them. From The Sword and the Stone, The Aristocats, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Winnie the Pooh, and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang outside of Disney. More recent Disney stuff that I love but didn't quite make the list. The Princess and the Frog has some great songs in it. Tangled has some great songs. Frozen has some great songs. Encanto has some great songs. Early Disney, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, beautiful songs. Pinocchio, some great songs. Fantasia, Dumbo, some really great songs in Dumbo. Cinderella as well, and Alice in Wonderland. I used to love the Disney sing-along thing. It was great. There's tons of great musicals. Peter Pan, You Can Fly, Baby. Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, Songs of the South, which I know people love to fucking shit on that one, but that's got some great songs in it. Zippity-doo-dah, and 101 Dalmatians. All excellent musicals. My favorites? No, but I like them. Those are ones that for me are a big deal, are meaningful, are worth checking out. Because for me, it all comes down to the songs. And that's why for my list of the top 26, I, tried to come calling with some of the wonderful songs that are in this thing. Now, to kick us off, I'm kicking us off with one that is not perfect, but I love it so. And the strong ones really lift up the other ones. It's memorable in so many ways. And, it's an interesting one. It's one that you should be watching as an adult. But at number 26, we've got the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Science fiction double feature. Damn it, Janet, I love you. Great song, but who can forget Sweet Transvestite, Time Warp, and Hot Patootie, bless my soul. I really love that rock and roll. But Touch Me is great as well. I'm Going Home. There are some weak songs within this play, but they will grow on you. and some of them are worthy of growing on you. And and the charm of the whole affair of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, for those of you who I should warn, these two normal people end up getting like a hole in their tire and have to pull in to guard themselves at this mansion where they're having some sort of crazy ritual, and this crazy transvestite is bringing a person to life In Just 7 Days, I Can Make You a Man is one of my favorite songs. In just 7 days, I can make you a man. So good. And one of the best lines in the whole movie is when Frankenfooter is asking Susan Sarandon's character Janet if if she likes the person he has created, and she says, I don't like them with too many muscles, and he says, I didn't make him for you. The incredible Tim Curry at his zenith. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is fucking excellent. The Time Warp and Sweet Transvestite, are the ones that I think have gone down in history beyond the show. But damn it, Janet, Hot Patootie, which is done by Meatloaf in the film, Touch It, Touch It, Touch Me, those are all great songs. Great songs. And then there are others, like I said, like I'm Going Home, and Science Fiction Double Feature, which will grow on you, especially if you go down to one of the gatherings where you see it with the group. It's kind of funny to see it with the big group and see everybody shouting out various dialogue and stuff as the movie goes on. It's definitely something worth doing once in your life. So at 26, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And at 25, I'm kind of sneaking this in as well, but more consistent within the context of the things, because every song in the thing is a parody of an existing brilliant song already, but just the way it's done, how well it's executed. The Weird Al Yankovic story, the Al Yankovic story is fucking awesome. From My Bologna, My Bologna, and another one, Rides the Bus, to Like a Surgeon and Eat It, which are Madonna parodies and Michael Jackson parodies, and you got Amish Paradise and Dare to Be Stupid. It goes through his career in this super dramatized fashion. It is very, very fucking funny, very well done. I'm sure it will translate lovely into a Broadway show. At number 24, again, not as consistent as I would want it to be higher on this list, because it's fucking great. Produced, written, and starring the Lonely Island crew, who I adore, and those are the guys who did, Lazy Sunday and all of the great digital shorts, Andy Samberg and Yorma and maybe I'll remember everybody's name as I'm like talking about this stuff. But man, the music, the songwriting, it's fucking incredible. One of the first songs that you get in the film is a song called I'm So Humble. And my friends, it is one of my favorite songs of all time. I did a whole long deep dive into the music of the Lonely Island and these guys as songwriters. I think they are brilliant. It just covers their whole music career. Check out All Your Favorite Bands Suck episode on the Lonely Island. I'm pulling up their names just to make sure I got them. Akiva Schaffer. Sorry, Akiva, brother. You are so talented. I'm such a fan. And Yorma Tacone. You guys rule my school. Along with Andy Samberg, they kill it. Akiva directed the film, and they wrote it together. And actually Akiva and Yorma directed it. It's great. There's so many great actors in it. Tim Meadows is incredible. Sarah Silverman's great. Maya Rudolph's great. Joan Cusack's great. There's really just like a lot to love about this film. Some of the songs are weaker, but some of them are amazing. Like Finest Girl is weaker, but Equal Rights is fucking amazing. He fucking torches Macklemore. I love Macklemore, but oh my God. This song is funny as fuck, man. And Mona Lisa, she's not that hot. It's basically the premise of the song. It's great. and Incredible Thoughts and Turn Up the Beef. There's some weaker ones that are good, to find, to fun, that'll grow on you, and a lot that are all right, but like they serve the story, but they're not like the most memorable thing of all time. Like a lot of the B-boys songs, I forget what their name of their like little side project is. Like they had a band, and then basically he blew up, and like one of the band members became his DJ, and one of the band members went to go live on a farm. And in the end, well, I'll let you see the movie. But Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping is excellent. It's got some fucking great stuff, and I edge it out over Rocky Horror and Weird Al with just some of the brilliant songs that it's so hard, but it's just these are originals. So because they're originals, it's good. It's consistent enough. Right in front of it, 23 Coco, which I think is consistently good to great. And the great stuff is really truly great, and will give you an appreciation for music that perhaps you didn't grow up with, I didn't grow up with, but immediately just made me go, well, that was great. I loved everything about it. Of course, the main track here is Remember Me. Remember Me. It's so beautiful. The whole premise of the film is that his family has chosen to forget about him, and he's fading away. The sort of the main character's grandfather, because the story of him is that he was a bad guy. But the truth of the story was he was a good guy. And the bad guy kind of stole his life and stole his music, and claimed ownership of his songwriting and had him killed. And that's why he disappeared. He never came home, because he was dead. And he was trying to basically save himself from disappearing on the other side. And one of the songs that he had written that this other guy had was Remember Me. And the great grandmother is passing away in the movie. She's getting old. She's on the verge of death, and she's the only person who still really remembers him. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. And basically, there being no memory of him in reality is making him dissolve away. And it's a beautiful metaphor. I don't think it exactly works like that on the other side of things, but beautiful. Just so incredible. Un Poco Loco is wonderful. Everyone knows Juanita. Proud Corazon. The World Es Mi Familia is a wonderful song. And of course, they bring Remember Me back a few times. And there are others. And it is consistently uplifting, and I enjoy all of the songs in Coco. But Remember Me gets me every time, and by the time you get to The World Is My Familia, like it's gonna make you cry, because you're like realizing like all of the people who are like disappearing because they're not being remembered, not being honored. A lot of what I want to do with Blacklight District Studio is make sure that a lot of the wonderful books and films and whatnot don't get forgotten. At number 22 for me is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's such an interesting one, and the music is so memorable. This is Halloween, Jack's Lament. What's this? Sally's Song, which is a weaker one, but beautiful. The Oogie Boogie song. I love the Oogie Boogie Man. And friggin' Kidnapping Santa Claus, throw him in a hole. I fucking love that song. It's one of my favorites. The Nightmare Before Christmas is just great goth fun. What's not to like? Coming in at 21, a non-traditional musical documentary, mockumentary. This is Spinal Tap, which I recommend in this form, and watching it with the DVD commentary on, which is batshit crazy, fucking funny. So funny. It's like a whole nother movie watching them comment on the movie. And the songs, oh, there's some great ones. Tonight I'm gonna rock you tonight is all right. A lot of them are good, passable, but some of them, like Big Bottom, is just fucking incredible. And Stonehenge, Hell Hole, Hell Hole, the Sex Farm, or Rock and Roll Creation. Uh, I This is my favorite non-traditional musical. Number 20, we're getting into a more traditional musical. Grease. I mean, really, who doesn't like Grease? It's consistent. It's solid. But some of it's just cheesy and whatever. And is it like your favorite thing of all time? It's not my favorite thing of all time, but it's great. Summer nights, summer lovin' had me a blast. Grease lightning, go 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 go. Hopelessly devoted to you is okay. You're the one that you're the one that I want. You, honey, the one that I want. You are the one I want. And Beauty School Dropout's fun. Grease. Grease is the word, is the word, is the word. It's got groove, it's got feeling. There's a couple in there that aren't great, but pretty damn consistent. Really, some great songs in that show, and they all are meaningful and tie into the plot. Just like Howard Ashman teaches us with The Little Mermaid. Part of your world, under the sea, poor unfortunate souls. A great one. Kiss the girl, whoa, whoa, sha la 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 la, my oh my, look like the bite too shy. And there's some slightly weaker ones in this show, in this film, but The Little Mermaid, I think, is excellent. And number 18, you've got the Sherman Brothers kicking ass in their own way with Mary Poppins, which is fucking incredible. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And feed the birds. Song always kind of creeped me out, Feed the Birds. But it's beautiful. It's haunting. Chim Chim Cheree, which is fucking fun. Chim Chimmery, Chim Chimmery, Chim Chim Churro. Is a swim. What is it? A chimney sweep is as wonderful as you. Whatever. Steppin' Time's fun. Let's go fly a kite. Oh, dude. And laughing. This is the laughing song, right? It's not the Laughing Place song from that other show. But laughing. He's fucking laughing when the guy's floating on the ceiling. I'm forgetting that song right now. And number 17, another one of theirs, The Great Jungle Book, man. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Look for them, bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Fucking wonderful. I want to be like you. I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. Talk like you. Cheap too. Great one. And even not Shere Khan, what's his name? The fucking Ka, the snake. Trust in me. I really love his performance too. And Colonel Hathie's March, the elephant. Well, we march from here to there. It's a military fair. You have to give that man a good rogering, right? I love that movie. My Own Home. I don't really remember that one. There's kind of a weird one at the end with the little girl, which is cool. There's with all of these ones that aren't in my top 10, there is some songs. Sorry, still getting over being sick. But yeah, man, the Jungle Book is where it's at. In the biopic line, the ones that really did fucking get me. There's Walk the Line, and I really do love Walk the Line. And the maths of great Johnny Cash songs in that film are crazy. But just to and there's some that aren't necessarily the best or whatever. But Folsom Prison Blues, I walk the line, Get rhythm, when you get the blues. Go on and get rhythm, when you get the blues. And of course, Ring of Fire, Jackson, Cry, 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 and there's a lot more in Walk the Line. Walk the Line is, for me, I think that's like, one of the marquee biopic flicks. He goes through all the stuff. I mean, I feel like you've seen one biopic, you've seen them all, but there's definitely a lot of ins and outs to Johnny Cash's journey that are novel. All right. At number 15 for me, we've got The Muppets Take Manhattan, which is a favorite of mine from childhood, but I think it still holds up. There are some truly beautiful songs in this flick. Maybe I'll remember the name of the writer. Together Again, which is the opening track, and a song they do later. Together again. Now it's good to be together again. There's no use remembering when or whatever. There's no feeling that feels like that feeling. Together again. And one of the most beautiful songs that I think has ever been written is called Saying Goodbye, which is saying goodbye. Why is it sad? Makes us remember the good times we've had. Touching a hand, wondering why it's time for saying goodbye. And He'll Make Me Happy, which is really cute. He'll make me happy each time I see him. It's very like Broadway. Rat's Cat's fun. The final wedding song is great. I mean, the whole show is wonderful. Kermit's realization at the end is, we need more bears and chickens. What he's saying, we need more creative people. We need more wonderful people. We need to show even more voices and variety and ideas. And I believe that's true. And I don't believe that we've actually seen that in that change that we've been, offered for so long and given through various, legislation and whatnot. It's unfortunately not exactly been the sharing of culture and sharing of ideas that it's all cracked up to be, unfortunately. And number 14, for me, another Sherman Brothers great, Robin Hood. The that's in the credits, and it's so great. Oodalolly, Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, laughing back and forth of what the other has to say, reminiscing this and that, and and having such a good time. Oodalolly, golly, what a day. Oodalolly, golly, what a day. The Phony King in England, not Nottingham. They were all, for me, very just classic and I think wonderful. Those are just guys at the height of doing what they do, and all those songs just vibe and create atmosphere in that film. And, the film really wouldn't be the same without its music. Number 13, I got to give it to 8 Mile. Lose Yourself, 8 Mile, Rabbit Run, Rap Game, Love Me, Places to Go. Some of the rap compositions here are better than others, but they're all pretty solid. And the good ones are truly great, and the performances and the story, it's fucking hard to deny how solid 8 Mile is. Number 13. At number 12, we've got Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, which I haven't watched in a while now, but at the time, I was obsessed with this movie. It was so funny. And especially if you had seen Walk the Line, which I recommended earlier. Just because all the songs were plays on songs that he had, from protest songs and songs that kind of launched his career to later in his career. Walk Hard, which is like a parody of Walk the Line. Take My Hand, which is like a Hold My Hand riff. And Guilty as Charged, which is like a Folsom Prison kind of thing-ish, or within that vein of like him being a criminal. Royal Jelly, drug stuff, Beautiful Ride, and my favorite, Let's Do It. in ways that make us feel good. The verses are hysterical. In my dreams, you're blowing me some kisses. and then she, that's one of my favorite things to do. And it's it's what's his name? The guy from Step Brothers with Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell and dude, forgetting his name. And then the chick from The Office is his like the girl in the movie. In Walk the Line, it's Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon. But he's fucking incredible. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name right now, brother. Okay. So getting into number 11, I'm remembering why I did this list in the first place, because there had been some like holdouts on K-pop Demon Hunters, and just like a lot of people who just were like, fuck this movie, and like, you know, a bunch of K-pop kids, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like thinking about it, and I just went, K-pop Demon Hunters is incredible. I'm like, it might even be in my top 10 like greatest musicals of all time. So sure enough, when I made the list, it did not quite make the top 10. It come in at number 11, K-pop Demon Hunters. It's amazing. It's great. How it's done, golden. The fucking songs are awesome. I don't know if I can sing any of them off the top of my head right now, but I've watched the movie a bunch of times with my kids, and I like it better each time. Takedown. They're all really cool. Soda Pop. I'm trying to remember how some of these songs go. They're really good. I swear they are. Free, What It Sounds Like, Strategy. I mean, they're all great. They're all great songs. I just haven't had enough time with them, like to remember them off the top of my head right now. All right, getting into top 10, and I mean, you know, it's like close, but for me, the Lego Movie is the shit. The songs composed by John LeJoy. He does some great comedy music by himself. He's on The League. He's really great. He was involved in this, and so was Lonely Island, and it is excellent. From Everything Is Awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. It's really, the movie's very self-aware with these pop songs, and it becomes part of the humor and part of loving it. Untitled Self-Portrait, the opening theme is great. Emmett's Morning is great. Scrape from Vicksburg's great. The Cloud Cuckoo Land is great. The Crackle's great. It's all fucking great. The whole fucking animated film is a delight. I'm a toy guy, and it's really, it's just so wonderful. Father and son, and it breaks the fourth wall, and the story and the music is consistently excellent. Down to the credits, they make leaving during the credits great. At number 9, Team America, World Police. The Team America theme is, of course, wonderful. And America, fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America, fuck yeah. Freedom is the only way. Yeah, terrorists, your game is through. 'Cause now you have to answer to America. Fuck yeah. Of course, that's like sort of like a bridge of the slow version. I fucking love that song. Everyone has AIDS. Making fun of Rent, which is not on the list because I don't like Rent either. Pearl Harbor sucks. Pearl Harbor sucks. Just a little bit more than I miss you. Just to take a break from the movie to say that Pearl Harbor sucks. Of course, probably my favorite song in this whole movie is the montage. We need a montage! Montage! Every movie needs a montage, which had been used in South Park prior to this. I'm so glad they broke it out for the soundtrack here. Freedom Isn't Free is another great one. Freedom isn't free. And only a woman. Only a Woman's great. Only a Woman is allowed to do what you're doing right now. And one of my favorites from it is I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely and sad we alone. It's kind of silly, but not really. I'm sitting on my little throne. I'm the smartest, most clever, most physically fit. But nobody else seems to realize it. When I change the world, maybe they'll notice me. But until then, I'll just be lonely. Poor little me. That song is amazing. Sung by the dictator. I don't remember who the dictator is, if it's King Jong-il or whoever the fuck it is, but incredible. Team America, World Police. The reprise of America, fuck yeah, is even like the best. I've listened to it so many times. Starbucks, Taco Bell, McDonald's, books. This you gotta listen. You gotta listen to this. Like, books is like at the end, and there's like this fuck yeah going on. So they're like Starbucks, fuck yeah, Taco Bell, fuck yeah. But when they get to books, they don't. Nobody really says anything. It's really good. It's really good stuff. Okay, at number 8, Aladdin, another Howard Ashman, great bit of perfection. The Aladdin film is one of the greatest musicals I think ever made. The music is consistently great throughout, starting with Arabian Nights, like Arabian days. The streets that excite, take off and take flight in a lot of good ways. Come on in, take a carpet and fly to another Arabian night. Beautiful song. And One Jump Ahead. One jump ahead of the hitman, one dream ahead of the plot. I think I'll take a stroll around the block. There's just so many great little pieces of personality in it. One of my favorite songs from Little Shop of Horrors, Bad Motherfucker from Outer Space. There's just so much personality, and there's a lot of that on display here in One Jump Ahead. Friend Like Me, of course. You ain't never had a friend like me. Fucking great. Prince Ali, handsome as he, Ali Ababa. And the song that every man is, passed down to his girlfriend at some point. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Fucking beautiful shit. A whole new world, don't you dare close your eyes. I think I did that in choir, my chorus. Just the whole thing is such a tragedy because Howard Ashman, the songwriter, never got to see the finished product. He died of AIDS before Aladdin actually came out, and it's a bummer. It's a sad thing. There were some. I think maybe the movie might have been a little different if he was still around to the end of it, but maybe not. It was like But at a certain point, he had to bow out. I love Aladdin. I think it's pretty damn perfect, and deserves to be anywhere on any list if people feel more or maybe only a little less about it. Number 7 for me, the Muppet movie, the original Muppet movie, which has fucking the Rainbow Connection, man. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. Some people say, and I choose to believe them. I know they're right. I don't remember all the words. Someday they'll find it. The rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. I know that it's probably magic. The end of the song is my favorite. One of my favorite parts in any musical of all time. Life's like a movie, write your own ending. Keep believing, keep pretending we've done what we have set out to do. Thanks to the lovers, the dreamers, and you. How beautiful is that? Of course, you got Moving Right Along. Never Before, Never Again. Moving Right Along is a favorite. I'm going to go back there someday. Beautiful. And can you picture that from the Electric Mayhem? Can you picture that? And hope that something better comes along. The whole movie is really magical, and it's got these classics. And it really just holds up and is magical and fun. And by the time it ends and the whole fourth wall is broken and you hear them say, life's like a movie, write your own ending, keep believing, keep pretending, I think you will be inspired. I was. At number 6, only a little better than that, but that much more inspiring, is for me, the Blues Brothers. Oh my God. This movie is just filled with music. Wonderful, wonderful music. Opening with She Caught the Katy, which every time I hear my blinker go off in my car, I start singing. She caught the Katy, left me a mule to ride. My baby caught the Katy, left me a mule to ride. The train pulled out, she was on the line. Crazy about that hard-headed woman of mine. Fucking love that song. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. You better think about what's trying to do to me. Then think. As performed by fucking Aretha Franklin, no less. Shake Your Tail Feather, as performed by Ray Charles. Bend over, let me see you shake your tail feather. Fucking incredible numbers. People dancing on the boardwalk. Rawhide, the theme from Rawhide, which was, a joke and a surprise because just how fucking great it is. It's fucking in the bar behind a cage. The theme from Rawhide. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep them doggies rollin'. Man, my ass is swollen. Rawhide. Rain and wind and weather. Tearing forever. Wishing my gal was by my side. Move 'em on, head 'em up, move 'em on, head 'em up. Rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, rawhide. Sorry, I don't know all the lyrics. But fuck. I love that song. Sweet Home Chicago, Jailhouse Rock, Everybody Needs Somebody to Love. So many fucking greats. And my favorite of the whole fucking film is Minnie the Moocher. I forget dude's name. I did a Blues Brothers episode of the albums a little while back, and we were chatting about him. I only know him from the movie, but he's so brilliant, and his performance is incredible. And seeing him imagine himself in his suit and everybody behind their podiums, and this is a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a low down huge scoocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Shit was great. If you've never seen Blues Brothers, oh my God. It's so wonderful. It's so great. And this guy, I wanted to say Cab Calloway or something like that. He's got a cool name. He's one of the greats, and he's in the movie playing a little part, and he's wonderful. And he's around for the film like early on, and so like for me, like you didn't know what this man could do. You didn't know. I didn't know who he was, and when he comes out on stage and performs this thing, you're just like, oh my god. Who is this man? I mean, really, like, I'm just thinking about it as I was singing, and I'm like, he's who I want to be. As a musician, as a singer, when you see him perform, it was just fucking great. Great. I should cover that song. This is the story about Minnie the Moocher. He was a low down, huge Sakucha. Fucking song is awesome. The lyrics, so cool. Anyway, I love the Blues Brothers, and for me, that's my number 6 greatest music of all time. All right, getting into the top 5. Let's do this shit. Number 5, for me, I love Newsies. It has wonderful songs. The vibe and the thing throughout, maybe I don't remember every one of them, but I remember enough of them. And, and all of the ones that are there are just great vibe songs. Like, I'm not sure if Carrying the Banner is the opening tune with the Newsies and the Waking Up. They're just all switching lyrics, and it's great. It's a great song. I don't remember. I just barely remember in the back of my head. It's a great one. Santa Fe's cute. This is early Christian Bale kicking ass. He's handsome as hell and sounding beautiful and singing about wanting to go to Santa Fe. My lovey-dovey baby's okay. It's just like a little interlude kind of one. The World Will Know is awesome. Seize the Day. Oh, now is the time to seize the day. Now is the time to seize the day. Open the door, take it away. Open the door, take it away. Nothing can break us. No one can make us give our rights away. Arise and seize the. Now is the time to seize the day. Great fucking counter melodying and stuff. Oh, beautiful, beautiful song. And King of New York is great. Brooklyn's Here is awesome. Once and for All, and Santa Fe comes back around again. They're all beautiful songs. I haven't watched the play in a moment, so I won't belt out too many other ones. But I love Newsies. I watched it again and again as a teenager, and I just was like really moved by it. These kids standing up to the big guys and doing something, trying to do something. It's a great story and really well told. At number 4, one of the greatest animated films, animated musicals, one of the greatest animated films, one of the greatest animated musicals, one of the greatest Broadway musicals of all time. Again, we come back to the great Howard Ashman and it's Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast, if you've never seen it on Broadway, it's incredible. They have just the sets that they built for it and the way they work. They're incredible, beautiful. And there's just so many cool set changes where the shape of the stage just changes dramatically. And, like you really don't appreciate how many wonderful visuals there are in Beauty and the Beast until you see how they're just encapsulated on Broadway. It just like made me just deepened my appreciation for Beauty and the Beast. It's like deeper on this list because it's been done multiple times now, multiple ways, and it's always incredible. It's hard to deny the majesty of Beauty and the Beast. Belle walking around singing about her books and bonjour, 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 bonjour. There goes the baker with his cake like always. La 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 la. It's so telling of her character that she can tell us about everybody. She can tell us about the world and her observations and what they say about her. What a wonderful way to introduce a character. as is Gaston. No one sleeps as Gaston, no one beats like Gaston in a wrestling match, no one cheats like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. I wanna know Gaston. The Gaston song is the shit. I love that song. And of course, Be Our Guests, which is just charming as hell. And again, its charming delivery is what charms you to Lumiere. And Lumiere's charming, but that song, that welcoming song, and how well put it is, and how revealing of all the magic going on at the castle. It's wonderful. And Something There is wonderful. There's something there that wasn't there before. With what's her name? That older Angela Lansbury, is it? Or whatever, doing the teapot, the teapot. Mrs. Potts. I think there's something there that wasn't there before. Great stuff. Human Again in the restored version is not one of my favorites. It's okay though. It doesn't like break the thing. Beauty and the Beast is a wonderful song. Tale as old as time. That song is like just like could be on the radio. Oh, then you can say da, 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 after the way. Beauty and the Beast. What a beautiful song. And the Mob song's great too. I mean, awesome shit. What's not to like about Beauty and the Beast? All right, at number 3, one of my favorite musicals of all time, South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. Mountain Town, Uncle Fucker, shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. It's easy, okay. It's easy, okay. Instead of shit, say fuck. They try to teach them how to not cuss anymore by cussing through a whole song. It was wonderful. Blame Canada, of course, was up for the Oscar. I don't know if it won. Kyle's Mom's a Bitch, which it came from the show, and oh my God. Kyle's mom's a bitch, she's a mean old bitch, she's a meanest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a mean old bitch, if there was a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls. On Monday she's a bitch, on Wednesday she's a bitch, on Tuesday and Saturday she's a bitch. Then on Sunday, just to be sick, she's a biscuit cupcake, may I be bitch. Have you ever met my friend Cosmo? She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a mean old bitch, she has stupid hands. She's a stupid bitch. Woo, Cosmo's a bitch. Yes, she's such a dirty bitch. Talk to kids around the world. It might go a little bit something like this. If you've never seen South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, and the simplicity of the wonderful songs that are in it, like Cosmo's a bitch, it's just great. And of course, he gets caught singing this song, and it's glorious. What Would Brian Boitano Do is it's a fucking funny one, and I believe this came from their original band, they were like DD. It was a terrible meaning. I won't mention it here. What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now? He'd make a plan and he'd follow through. That's what Brian Boitano do. I believe he was a skier, something like that. And they just like dramatize him here. It's pretty funny. I'm Super is perhaps one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm super. Thanks for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say. I'm feeling super. No, nothing bugs me. Everything is super when you're, don't you think I look cute in this hat? And he finally says at the end, when you're gay. Sung by Big Gay Al. Fucking amazing. La Resistance is great. The whole fucking shebang is awesome. Trey Parker and Matt Stone on this list again, consistent songwriters. I think I somehow managed to miss mentioning the Book of Mormon in my earlier list as well. Shit, the list's up to 64 now. Fuck. You know, I was trying to do like a 26 because it's the year 26 and 62 because it's double. Now it's fucking 64. I'm just fucking me up, man. Thought that was on the list. The Book of Mormon's good. I like the Book of Mormon. Oh, fuck. Damn it, there's another 60. 65. Avenue Q, I also think is good. But maybe I should add Jekyll and Hyde to the 66. Okay, fuck you, everybody. I'm in my top 10. God damn it. All right, we did South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. All right. At number 2, something that you've possibly never heard of. If you have heard of it, you might have heard them making fun of it in Mystery Science Theater. However, part of why that one is so enjoyable to make fun of is because it's enjoyable. It's very low budget. It's a dubbed over movie that was made in like Italy or whatever. But the songs are incredible. And for people who have eyes to see and imagine, instead of like, because you could make fun of this movie for a lot of little things. But for those who have eyes to imagine, what's sort of missing and fill in the blanks, I feel that The Christmas That Almost Wasn't is one of the most incredible musicals ever written. From the opening song, the title track, there once was a Christmas that almost wasn't, almost wasn't, almost wasn't. There once was a Christmas that almost wasn't because of a man named Prune. Prune, Prune was his name. If there was no Christmas, he's to blame. Awesome. So, Christmas is Coming is great. Christmas is coming, Christmas is coming, Christmas is coming, will soon be here. Christmas is coming, Christmas is coming, Christmas Day will soon be here. Something like that. One of the most brutal, there's a song sung by Santa Claus that's really cool. It's called What Are Children Like When They're Wide Awake? What are children like when they're wide awake? Are they just as happy as they can be? Do they get in trouble, or do other days they bubble the way they are when they're fast asleep? It's really pretty. And Santa sings it because he only ever sees the kids when they're asleep. And I think that's fucking so cool. Again, like, there are jokes to make about Santa Claus, which just are easy to make within this movie, that are made in the Mystery Science Theater thing. There's a great song. It's like, if Christmas came in June, they'd say good afternoon. We don't care if it all makes sense. The name of the song is Prune. They're trying to find the name of a letter on a letter that was written to Santa, apparently. But can you please give me lyrics samples for all of the songs? I have lists of the songs, but I'm not like recognizing which ones they are, and I really want to recommend this one to you hard because it's my second, my pick for number 2, and I really believe it's so strong, and I'm like having a trouble. Hustle Bustle, that's a cute one. Christmas is Coming, I shared. Kids, oh, kids get all the breaks. They get toys and games and cakes. Oh yeah, there's a great song where Prune is like just lamenting about kids and like how kids have things given to them. He fucking hates kids. Kids get all the breaks. It's really a great song. And I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. The name of the song is Prune. I just told you. What are children like when they're wide awake? Time for Christmas is great. I've Got a Date with Santa is great. They're I've got a date with Santa. The kids are just like, waiting. It's lovely. They've got a date with Santa. Every metaphor in every one of these songs is beautiful, and every melody to every one of these songs is great. Nothing to Do But Wait's fun. Why Can't Every Day Be Christmas is one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time. Why can't every day be Christmas? Why can't every day be light? Why can't every day be Merry Christmas each and every night? Fucking incredible. I really highly recommend you break it out this coming Christmas. It's awesome. And is it cheaply made and whatever, made on a low budget or whatever and dubbed? Yes, but I think that if you just look past that for a second and get yourself immersed in it, you'll find that it's one of the most wonderful Christmas films ever made and one of the most wonderful musicals you've ever listened to. Now, for that number one pick. For those of you who've been listening to me for a long time, you've probably heard me mention this over and over and over again. Number one with a bullet. I think the greatest live action musical I've ever seen, and the greatest musical I've ever seen on Broadway, hands down, far and away, Little Shop of Horrors. Again, the book is written by Howard Ashman with his buddy Alan Menken, who's gone on to do a lot of other things himself. And Alan Menken was a part of Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast as well. But Howard was the real magic man here. I like Alan, but not as much as Howard. And oh my God, from start to end, this it's like inspired by things like Grease in that wonderful way, but better. The prologue is great and wonderful and sets the tone, but the opening real song, Skid Row, is one of my favorites. Alarm goes off at 7, and we make our way uptown. We put in our 8 hours for the powers that have always been. Sing it, girl. And she sings it much higher. Till it's 5 p.m. Then we go downtown. It's your home address, you live downtown. When your life's a mess, you live downtown. When depression's just status quo, down on Skid Row, we way to get out of Skid. 'Cause I constantly pray I'll get out of Skid. It just builds so organically, so beautifully. The arrangement, the lyrics. I love that song. And you got all the little Dadu songs like Dadu, da 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 da. The narrator, these 3 girls who live on the streets, but they're also these singers who are pulling you through all these various songs, and they're great, and the performance is great in the film especially, and usually done pretty well in the show. I saw it recently with my girlfriend, but we didn't get the best version of the show that I'd ever seen, though it was still great. The dentist, the guy who played the dentist, wasn't as great as we would have liked the dentist to be. The dentist song is one of the quintessential moments in the whole thing, giving a lot of character to the type of person this guy that Audrey is dating. Audrey's the love interest to Seymour, who's the guy who owns the plant that slowly grows from feeding it blood and human remains over time to this monstrous proportion. And the songs associated with the plant are, like, of course, the best ones. But the other songs as well, like Somewhere That's Green. I want to be somewhere that's green. Our bedtime, 5:30. It's really wonderful. The performance in Frank Oz's film is really the best way to see it. And watch the director's cut if you can. I'll tell you why in a second. But the girl that he got to play are great. Somewhere That's Green, and Suddenly Seymour. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup. She's great. If you can, yes you can. Every one of the songs are beautiful. Somewhere That's Green, I really like. Just the lyrics are very cute and just of the time and charming, and this person who's looking up to wealth from the gutter. But Grow For Me. One of the plant songs. Well, it's not one of the plant songs, but it was one of the songs about the plant that Seymour sings, which is a great one, where he first feeds it some blood. Grow for me. I've given you sudden explosion to get you to thrive. I've set you back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. I've tried you at levels of moisture from desert to flood. I've given you grow lights and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? It's a great one. And then later, Feed Me, sung by the plant. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. You can do it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. That's right. 'Cause if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong. It's a terrible performance. I had something in my throat the whole time. Wonderful. Supper time's great. Supper time. The meek shall inherit the earth. You know the meek shall inherit. And I don't know if it's what is the finale song for Little Shop of Horrors in the director's cut of Frank Oz's masterpiece? Ah, yes, it's "Don't Feed the Plants," and that is awesome song. But the ending is better. That's the one that you want to watch. "Don't Feed the Plants" is the true ending to Little Shop of Horrors. And if you don't hear that one, you've walked into the wrong place. But honestly, as well, and some of the people forget to do this, you really need to incorporate Mean Green Mother from Outer Space, which was added for the film that Frank Oz did. And I think it was a important addition. I think that Frank Oz was right that it needed a little extra something, especially because they were changing the ending. And Mean Green Mother from Outer Space is fucking incredible. I mean, really incredible. It's just such a aggressive song lyrically, and I mean, another one that I would love to fucking cover. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad. Mean green bad. I'm just a mean green mother from out this place, and it looks like you've been had. I'm just a mean green mother from out of six, so get off my back and get out my face, 'cause I'm mean and green, and I am bad. I said, I don't come from no black lagoon. I'm from past the stars and beyond the moon. So you can keep the thing, keep it. Pick the phantom, they don't mean shit. I think it's keep the thing, keep the it, keep the phantom, they don't mean shit. I'm a killer boy, a rationale, a nasty toys, and I'm using them. So better move it out. Nature calls. You get the part, I'm gonna bust your balls. Goodbye. Oh, I don't know what he says. I love Little Shop of Horrors. It is one of my favorite films of all time. One of my favorite musicals of all time. My favorite Broadway show of all time. Little Shop of Horrors is the shit. If you've never seen it, do yourself a favor. Run. Don't walk to watch The Little Shop of Horrors. I'm going to be back tomorrow with my other show, Everything They Don't Want You to Know. I'm talking about bringing a positive vibe into the world and not falling for the thing that I've been falling for lately, and I want to talk about it later, being reactive. Everything's like, things are constantly presented to you when you go online, and if you spend any of your time reacting, because I'll usually react to a couple things before I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I wasting my fucking energy on this? And I think we all need to remove our energy from this whole situation and stop putting so much into this stuff. Anyway, without further ado, I'm Jesse Blaze Snider. You've been listening to The Coolest Alive. I hope you'll join me again next week for a week of recommendations in animation, comics, music, film, and I don't know what I'm doing next week for Wild Card, but it'll be something awesome. Anyway, join me again on Monday for another fucking awesome episode of The Coolest Alive. Love you guys. Peace out. You've been listening to Coolest Alive with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snider. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent entertainment recommendations. Thanks for listening.
It's gonna be be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's it, see. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah! It's my favorite part. Isn't it heavy? I played that. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Coolest alive. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Stay with your tribe. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Revenge of the geeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Week after weeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Laughing with you. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And crying sometimes too. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Spelling it out. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Making you shout. I'm a genius. I got lyrics coming out me bum for days. You like that? It's a kazoo solo. I played that too. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Talking some shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Living your shit. My voice is fucking awesome. Food in our mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Get in the mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Tell all your friends. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Call right or text. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Raising the bar. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Straight to the stars. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's starting soon. Straight to the top of the pops for this one. Passing the moon. It's gonna be fucking awesome. On with the show. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Ready, set, go.
It's going to be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Just wait. You'll see. You'll all see.
You'll all see.